Welcome to another bonus edition of Upon Further Review. And in this edition, we'll be talking about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Washington Redskins. And this is a new format that we're trying out here on Upon Further Review, as we're bringing some Madden gameplay. And I'm going to be playing as the team that I pick. And we're still going to be doing the Upon Further Review and going over all the stats and everything. But as a bonus, something to look at, I'm going to be doing the gameplay, as I said, for the team. And I'm picking the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in this game, so I'll be playing as the Bucs against the Redskins. And heading into this game, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are 1-8 on the season. The Redskins are 3-6. Actually going to do this game just 2-minute quarters, just to try to get it done real quick. Got a bunch of games. Got kind of a late start on this week. Gonna try to get them up earlier next week. But here we go. Bucs versus the Redskins. And the Bucs, they started off with a 3-game losing streak, losing at home to the Panthers and the Rams, and then losing on the road to the Falcons. They won in Pittsburgh against the Steelers, but then they went on a 5-game losing streak, losing in New Orleans to the Saints, losing at home to the Ravens and the Vikings, and then losing on the road to the Browns, and then losing at home against the Falcons. And now they're going on the road to Washington. And Washington, they started off with a loss in Houston against the Texans, and they won at home against Jacksonville. Then they had a 4-game losing streak where they ended up losing to the Eagles in Philadelphia. And then they ended up losing at home to the Giants and then the Seahawks, and then they lost in Arizona to the Cardinals before a 2-game winning streak where they beat the Titans. And then they went to Dallas and they beat the Cowboys in overtime on Monday Night Football. It was a huge game. And then, though, in Week 9, they ended up going to Minnesota and losing by just 3 points. They had their bye week last week, and then here they are this week going against the Bucs at home. Oh, look at that, getting the stop right there. Go over the numbers here in a minute, but in this game, though, it looks like Doug Martin is not going to be playing. First, it looked like maybe he would be playing, but the word, according to NFL.com, and their injury report, is that there will be no Doug Martin in this game. Of course, McCown is back under center. He was there, he's taken back over. He had 300 yards in that loss to the Falcons, so it'll be interesting to see what he can get going this week. Mike Evans, he had a big week last week. He had 125 yards. He had 124 yards the week before that, and 78 yards the week before that. So Mike Evans has been turning it on. He's been, putting up some numbers, getting, some good fantasy points anyway. And for those of you who are interested, if you want to play with an updated roster, you can go to the community and go to ELiAS 1289, and that's capital E, capital L, lowercase I, capital A, capital S, 1289, and he is responsible for the roster. He updated it. I did do a couple little tweaks, like by putting Doug Martin out because of the injuries and stuff. He created all the rookies, and a big shout out to ELiAS 1289 or 1289. Not sure if I'm saying the name right. I hope I am. ELiAS. At first I was thinking it was like ELiAS Sports, maybe, if he's part of ELiAS. ELiAS is top, stats in the game, in terms of sports. But this is definitely a really good job that he did with updating the roster and making it up to date, and it's up to date like as of November 14th, so he did a great job with the roster. Big shout out to ELiAS 1289. Thank you very much for letting us use the roster and put up this, and you're in the description. If you look down in the description, you'll see his name, so that way, I know I'm not pronouncing this so great, my pronunciation isn't the best. If you see that down there in the description, and then you have Madden 25, you can go there and download the same roster that we're playing on. So thank you very much. And the first quarter is already over. We're just doing 2-minute quarters real quick here. Now, I did longer games for some of the other ones, and I will be doing longer games in the future, but right now we got to get these done and get them up before the games start. What's the point if the games are already played, right? Because these are supposed to be kind of like prediction videos. Even though it's all really about having fun. Look at that big sack, McCoy. And he does be getting sacks in real life, too. So the Bucks. Let's look at the numbers, actually, between these two teams. And when we look at passing offense, the Buccaneers are 23rd in the NFL in passing yards per game, and the Redskins are 6th. We look at passing defense, the Bucks are 31st, and the Redskins are 6th. So definitely clear advantage for the Redskins. And just now, actually, the dreaded Pirate Redbeard just got here. He's actually going to be playing with me in the next game. This one, I'm the Bucks against the Redskins, but we're going to be bringing you more games, so make sure to keep checking back as we upload them. And in some of the games, it would be me versus the computer, and for a lot of the games, you're actually going to be seeing me face off against the dreaded Pirate Redbeard. At least a couple, anyway. I'm not sure how long he'll be able to stay around and do the gameplay, but he just got here, so he'll be here for the end of this one. Oh, he left. Anyway, but I'm sure he'll be right back. Oh, look at this, they're getting ready to kick a field goal. So yeah, the Bucks, they're struggling on offense, struggling in the passing game, struggling on defense against the pass. The Redskins actually put up numbers, and now RG3 is back, so it'll be interesting to see how the Redskins do. And actually, I'm picking the Bucks, but as you're gonna see with the numbers, the Redskins actually on paper do have the advantage. But let's see what happens here. If we can stop them from getting into field goal range. They're letting the clock wind down. They don't really have a lot of confidence, do they? Boom, stopped them. I'm calling timeout now. Look at that, Levante David. He's awesome. So on running offense, the Buccaneers are 28th and the Redskins are 16th when it comes to running yards per game. On defense, the Buccaneers are 18th and the Redskins are 14th. And that is on running defense and yards allowed. So again, advantage goes to the Redskins. So they can run the ball. They haven't been running as much. Alfred Morris was putting up big numbers last year, but he's kind of had somewhat of a down year. Of course, I'm not putting that on him though, but they're not getting him the ball. Actually, if we look at his stats, he's got 605 yards, but he's only got 152 touches, and they've thrown the ball 314 times. So, they're just not giving him his touches. It's a big part of it. Part of that's they're playing from behind. When you play from behind, then of course you're going to end up not really getting a running back of that caliber the necessary touches for him to get his yards, and that's how you have successes on the ground. I know that everybody wants to pass the ball. Oh man, almost. But anyway, we look at points for and against, and points scored, the Buccaneers are 27th, the Redskins are 18th. Points against, the Buccaneers are 31st, the Redskins are 23rd. So again, advantage Redskins. So really the Redskins on paper should win this game. It's at home. They've got pretty good offense and defense too, but it's weird. It's like they get yards on offense, but then they don't score a lot of points, and then they don't let up a lot of yards, but they let up kind of a lot of points. So it's like, what's the deal?
From the shotgun.
Oh, come on. Mike Evans, what is the deal? For real, what's the deal? Really, that's what we're asking. I think that the Bucs can win this game. I know I'm going out on a limb to take the Buccaneers over the Redskins on this one, but hey, I like underdogs, and you gotta take some chances sometimes with your picks. That's how I feel anyway.
The Buccaneers need to get, and
this is a game I feel that it could go either way. And the Buccaneers, I think they're a lot better team than people give them credit for.
3rd and 10. Looking to go deep.
Come on, Evans. Oh, intercepted. No. Well, with just 4 seconds left, I guess it doesn't even matter. McCown with the interception. Yeah, Robert Griffin hasn't really played much this year, so it's not like he has a lot of numbers. Same thing with McCown. He's got a lot of interceptions, though. McCown's only thrown 111 passes so far this year, and he has 6 interceptions and 4 touchdowns. So, right there you saw that interception. That's something. McCown, if he's doing that in the game on Sunday, then the Bucs are going to have a long day and trouble winning. But I don't necessarily think he'll throw too many. I do kind of think he might throw a pick, though. But I think the defense, if they can overcome that, they're going to need a big game out of Bobby Rainey for sure. Especially without Doug Martin being out there. Sims too, possibly. Mike Evans got to show up and have a good game too. But I said, Redskins could win this game. They should win this game, actually. I'm just having, going out on a hunch, taking the underdog, going with the Bucs. They said I think the Bucs have a lot of talent on both sides of the ball, and I think the future is bright for the Bucs. Just the future is not now. Technically, the Bucs are still in the South. I mean, the first place team is the Saints at 4-5. Of course, if they lose here, then they're really going to be out of it. They've only got the one win as it is. But who knows? How crazy would it be if the Bucs win this game, then they go on a run, and then they win the South? I'm not saying it's going to happen, but wouldn't that be nuts? It could happen. Probably won't, though, but I'm thinking, like I said, the future is bright. Next year they'll be better, and then 2 years from now they should be a playoff team, wild card. Maybe even next year, you never know. I mean, teams turn around with free agency these days. They got a great coaching staff. Logan Smith is a winner. He's got a good defense. They got some good fundamental tools in place, so they could build a winner there. I think they will build a winner. It takes time, You can't expect the first season to be, a lot of wins, I guess you would say. I thought they would have more wins than they do, but it takes time. You gotta be patient. Come on, get him! Oh my goodness, what a big play. Pierre Garçon. Look at that, Robert Griffin III. He's 100% completion percentage. Oh, that's crazy. Am I going to lose this game? It could happen. You never know. Yeah, my guys are tired. Look at that, how tired they are. Get some subs in there. If I had longer quarters, I'd actually probably be in better shape. The 2-minute quarters have kind of backfired against me. But that's okay. This is really all for fun and for entertainment. If we're right, we're right. If we're wrong, we're wrong. Most weeks we get double digits in our picks correct. Last week was actually our worst week of the year. We were only 500, 7-7. I was like, oh my goodness. But actually, I'm kind of surprised that hadn't happened earlier. I was getting a lot right, and this year has been a tough year to pick. But last week finally kind of caught up to me, I guess. And actually, it was 500. It's like, oh, 500. I couldn't believe it. I was like, man, oh, what a horrible defense. Werner, what the heck? I should have tackled him. That was pathetic. No, but they're saying after Sunday, I needed, after the day games, I needed Sunday night and Monday night just to hit 500 on the picks, on the quick picks. But they did win. I got the winners on those 2 nights and did break 500. Well, got the 500, so I was happy about that. At least those 500. It would have been really sad if I got more wrong than right. It's like, what? But that was the worst week we had so far. Every other week we get about 11, 10. I mean, before that, the worst week was 9. So Like, this is a year though it's been tough, but that's actually what's great about it. I think it's been one of the best football years in a long time because of the parity, because any team can win. It makes it a lot more fun, a lot more interesting. Like, you don't know every game, you gotta watch and see. It's very exciting. There's a lot of good teams. Of course, some people say, oh, it's because there's no good teams. It's like, no, there's a lot of good teams is what it is. It's because the teams are equal. And as it is, I mean, these guys are professional athletes. They're the best football players in the world. So, you know, the difference between the best team and the worst team is a small margin. It really is. It's a game of inches, as they say. Oh, come on. These guys aren't hanging on to the ball. I know I kind of hung them out to dry, but jeez. What the heck, man? It's like, can I get any kind of help from this offense? But that's the story of the Bucs, man. That's how it is. This Madden's so real. The Bucs are doing what they do in their life. Actually, I like the Bucs too, man. I've always liked the Bucs for a long time. Yes, Bobby Rainey. This is my dude, Bobby Rainey. Yes. That's right, baby. Bobby Rainey. You saw that huge run. Ooh. It's funny. He's not even the coach anymore. Look at that, Bobby Rainey. That's what I was saying. He's got to have a big game. He's got to have runs like that. He does that too, Bobby Rainey. He will break open a run at any point. He's got that speed. He gets in the open field. He can break a big one. You've seen right there. Huge play by Bobby Rainey. Oh, and that's the third quarter. So here we are at the end of the third. 7-0 Redskins over the Bucs. We need to tie this game up here. Gotta do it quick too. There's only 2 minutes. We might end up having to go to overtime. That'd be kind of crazy. Actually, I'm in trouble too because I scored here. Only 2 minutes left. Sorry, 2-minute warning. Start of the fourth quarter. Every quarter's a 2-minute warning. It's crazy. Alright, you know, actually, I could go with the shotgun. Let's see here. Where is the. Jeez, can I get the right sub in there? Nope. Why won't they give me my sub? That's kind of bullcrap. I'll have to pick some wacky ass play. So I couldn't find the substitution I wanted.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. And they can't finish.
I was originally going to go to Jackson, I went to Evans. It's all good. Just gotta get him right here. At least get a first down. I want to just get the touchdown.
This game is closing in on a finish, and the defense can make one play and basically end the game.
Boom, getting it right there, right in the goal line. Vincent Jackson with the big catch. I gotta score quick though. I don't even care about the replay.
5-yard line now. We'll see if they're good enough to keep the offense out of the end zone.
The defense.
Alright, right here, goal line. This is what it comes down to.
First down, following the long play. First and goal.
Ooh, Bobby Rainey, baby. That's right, touchdown Bucs. Bobby Rainey getting it in the end zone. Get out of here, Shannon. He's not even the coach anymore. And neither is he either. But he looks almost... No, he doesn't actually look anything like Lovey. But he almost looks like Lovey. Almost. That's just how I see the world, that everyone looks the same. Everyone. Lovey Smith, Greg Schiano, they're twins in my eyes.
He made it. It's as tight as it can be. The game all square in the final moments.
Yeah, when
it's
the
not
game gets
like as
in
if
a
I don't do
situation,
that a
Jim,
lot, actually. I confuse people for people. People who couldn't possibly be the same person. I'll do that all the time. It's funny. Here we go, 1:30. I'm not going for the onside kick because I don't want to give him a short field, even though I need the ball back. But I just need to trust the defense and the Bucs. I know their defense, you know, the numbers are bad, but I actually think that they got some good players on that D. And with Lovey, you know, he's going to bring that defense around. Just a matter of time.
The Redskins coming to the line.
And also, you know, he's got to get another draft in, some free agents. I think that unit's going to be really good in the future.
First and 10.
They said with the pieces that they have, they got some good pieces. Oh my goodness, RG3 making the plays with his legs, picks up a big first down. I did not account for that.
The defense comes out in time.
What did I even just pick? I'm not even sure. Yes! It worked. A sack.
Snickers satisfies. Second and 14.
Second and long.
Eyeing that left side.
Oh no. Second and long, they go to Pierre Garçon. Dang it, they are right there on the edge of the field goal range. I'm in trouble. 58 seconds left. They're going for a timeout. What's going to happen? Tie game right now. 58 seconds. RG3 back in the shotgun. Are we going to do it? Can we make our prediction come true in Madden? They called another timeout. They're calling timeouts like crazy. Hey, look, Aaron Rodgers is the water boy. What? Aaron Rodgers is the Buccaneers water boy? Man, that guy does everything. He's amazing. Alright, let's see here.
Tie game in this
looks like they're going to run the ball.
is winding down. Second down and 1.
Yep. And they got a first down.
Nice job that time by the ball.
Oh, they're not calling timeouts
Just
now.
past the first down mark.
I called
Big
the
first down.
timeout.
Keep the chains moving.
What to do, what to do. I'm in trouble here. They are right now 32, 42 plus 7, 49-yard field goal. 49-yard field goal. Oh, and they're just going to keep running it. I'm going to call timeout.
Defense now signaling for a timeout.
Alright. So, let's see. 41 seconds, second and 14. You know, they're going to be airing it out for sure. It's a big play right here. That was a big, you know, play that lost. Moved them back.
Robert Griffin III from the shotgun.
Oh no.
The Buccaneers have to call.
That's my last timeout too.
They do, and they are out of time.
Ooh, this is going to be a big play right here. That was a huge pickup for them. It was a 53-yarder, but now it's a 43-yarder. Oh no.
Defense got a bit of a blow, and now ready
What
for
to
the next
do?
play.
I need a big play for my defense right here.
Lined up in the pistol formation. 3rd and 4, and Morris is going to secure the handoff.
Come on, stop him. Oh, and I don't have any timeouts neither. They can basically just let the time go down and then go for the field goal. I'm not going to be able to do nothing about it.
Very well, and gets in there and makes the tackle.
Oh no. Just gotta hope he misses. It's a 43-yard attempt from the left hash mark, 4th and 4. It's up, and it's good.
There it is.
And the Redskins win. Well, that's how it happened. The Redskins beat the Bucs in the simulation here. I wasn't able to beat the Redskins. Maybe if I had more time, I'm guarantee if it was 5 minutes quarter, I would have won. But hey, that's how it goes. And it could happen that way. It's kind of fitting that it happens like this because I think it will come down to a close game, 1 possession. And maybe the Redskins win. I actually think that the Bucs will win, but the computer apparently believes in the Redskins. They believe in us so much they beat me. Of course, like I said, it was 2-minute quarters, you know.
This incredible play is the
Once I got going, it was a little bit too late.
moment of the game.
Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want more content such as this, go ahead and subscribe. On Skool, I also have the Skool channel, do WWE 2K15 gameplay over there. This is Upon Further Review, part of 21st Sports. And thank you very much for watching. It's greatly appreciated. I hope you're having a good day and have a great weekend and enjoy all of the sport.